holiday tips and fun facts from Paul, Kristen, and Dexter at Total Wine & More.
My friends still rave about the Prosecco I brought last year. Let me help make your Friendsgiving unforgettable.
Bordeaux is one of the world's most popular red blends, made from Cabernet, Cab Franc, and Merlot. It also makes the perfect gift for your picky boss.
Having turkey and all the fixings? I suggest an easy-drinking Pinot Noir. For white drinkers, try an unoaked Chardonnay.
Whether you're entertaining or just bringing the wine, we'd love to share our always low prices and ridiculous selection with you this holiday. Now offering same-day delivery at TotalWine.com. Cheers!
Hiya, how's it going? Like we said last week, because I was going away, we didn't get a guest in, but we've got a guest for you next week. I need to make sure I confirm that before I say anything about it. But yeah, we'll have a guest show next week. Either way, so it's just me and Martin this week. Yep, just me and Martin. I won't bore you with massive chats. Follow me on Twitter @AtAllShunt. Follow Martin @BaseMartin. The video game podcast Stock Continue will be up late this week because I was away. But it will be up. We'll be recording on Wednesday. So if not Wednesday night, Thursday should be there for you. Like I always am. We're not playing out with any music tonight because, again, being away, haven't had time to find anything. Martin hasn't set anything through, so it's not here. If you like what we're doing and you want the extra podcast, we did Mortal Kombat's not the director's cut this week. You can go and subscribe on Patreon and listen to all the Patreon stuff to your little heart's content. Enjoy the show. Bye.
Chips way too fast.
I didn't eat any chips. They're good chips, though.
They are good chips, though. Yeah.
We need to get on board with our guest for next week as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people will think we don't have any friends left.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We've done Flood, haven't we?
We have done Flood. Yeah. We can't recycle them yet. Then we'll look worse.
Shit.
Not
all right.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, because we're recording in the middle of the week, as we said last week, we've it's just the pair of us again.
Yeah, just a Wednesday nighter. Well, still
Wednesday
daylight
nighter.
though, isn't it?
Yeah. Wednesday nighter. We're looking forward to. Are we going to watch Mortal Kombat later?
Yeah, we fucked.
Well, depending on Street Fighter.
Yeah. How's it getting on?
I'll tell you.
Turns out not that readily available, that film.
Absolutely not.
Well, fuck. So we're doing Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We could do Street Fighter, but it would involve you sitting here for 8 hours.
No, you're right. It already runs at 102 minutes, which is probably about half an hour longer than it needs to be. Who the fuck usually sits here?
A Flood.
Or what was he trying to use the mic stand as a wankade or something? Look, that's all fucked. It's on a weird angle.
I'm not like we bought the.
Oh, hello. Hold on.
Oh, good lord!
Oh,
that goes down. No, spin that down.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll lock it where it is.
Yeah.
Good lord! It's like watching a monkey with a Rubik's cube.
I know.
No, I'm a bit pissed off with the mic stands because we bought the more expensive ones, thinking, "Here we are."
With the bollocks.
I want to stand for life. And
no,
they're better than the cheap ones we were using, but they're nowhere near as good as the ones that were another 30 quid.
Does Shaw do any?
I don't think so. Not like these radio sort of broadcast ones.
Yeah. Next time we'll put Manx Radio, do you want me to nick a couple for you?
Might as well. Just get what you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
they'll have a desk knocking around as well. So.
Yeah. Anything. Just grab what you can. Chairs as well. We could do some new chairs, like comfy.
I can kidnap Christy for you.
Have you got a time machine?
You just click your fucking. Yeah. They're good. Don't get me wrong. They're nice and sturdy, but there was a bit of a weird angle.
Yeah.
I had to just.
I think this is my fault for making the table smaller, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
But
I've never noticed it before.
Got to accommodate the man den now.
Yes, that's very true, yeah. And it's looking well.
It's okay. Yeah, it's a bit busy. There's too much stuff in it. Still got children's helium balloons from my son's birthday. And a fucking huge remote control VW.
Yeah. That's right, though. That doesn't move when the...
weighs about 2 stone as well.
Does it?
Yeah, it's well heavy.
Oh, so you're mowing a child down in it?
Oh, you could hurt someone easy. I think if you got enough of a run up and you caught them off guard, you could take an adult down.
Right. What's the speed on her?
I don't know.
I know you're looking at me as though let's give it a go. I don't know which one of us is going to fit.
No idea. No idea. I don't even know the range on the thing.
Right.
I'm thinking it's not going to be the same as a Tesla Model S.
No.
So.
No. What were they in the fucking news for recently? Oh, because one caught fire, didn't it?
Oh, another one.
And it crashed into a highway bollard thing in America.
Did it crash an autopilot? Is it like that woman?
No. I think there was someone driving it. I think it was in Switzerland now that I think about it. But the fire brigade had to ring up Tesla because they go, the car's on fire. Well, there's a fucking ton of battery. How the hell do we put this out? Yeah. So they basically went very carefully. Here's our step-by-step guide how you put a fire out in a Tesla. And apparently there's 2 parts of the car where they've got like kill switches to disconnect the batteries.
Right.
But you've got to cut into the car to get
on fire
to get into this bit.
I suppose it can't explode.
The batteries could explode.
Batteries could be, but it's not like having a liquid fuel cell.
No. But when it gets down to that, when it gets down to the bottom, you better be in a different state.
Which I worked once in a data center.
Oh yeah.
And because they've got like a fail-safe for if the power goes off, they've got like big banks of car batteries all tied to each other.
Yeah.
And I was being showed around the place because we were painting inside the center. And the backs of where the batteries were had to be painted. And they all had like the rubber housing and stuff on the top. But you could see like some of the rubber house things had popped off the things and stuff like that. And he turned around and he said, like, how do you plan to get behind them? I said, I've no idea. I said, is it dangerous? He said, yep.
Yes, very.
And he said, well, we can get you a board made, to go over the top of the thing. So if you need to lean on top of it, lean on the wooden board.
Yeah.
I said, right, okay. Well, what happens if I touch one of these? Like, will I be electrocuted? He said, no, you'll explode.
I think I'd take electrocution, to be honest. Mind you, no, because if you explode,
you wouldn't know, would you? No. Unless it was just like a big chunk of you exploded.
Well, that's true. I wouldn't like that. Like landmine exploded.
Like an arm and a leg.
Wouldn't like that.
The last thing you see is your kidney.
Yeah.
Because the other one's gone.
Yeah. So there's a big hole in your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. Oh, no, it has to be all or nothing.
Yeah, I don't like electricity.
No?
It's, well, I do, because
it powers all this shit.
Helps you do cool stuff.
Yeah.
But I've had a couple of really good bumps off electricity.
Right.
But no, I mean, nothing, not like a...
Yeah, but like a
really good, it's like someone hitting you in the arm with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Sort of bumps. It's not nice.
Right. Just to go on a theme there, it's like when you can see the spark between your finger and the thing. Mm-hmm. So like your Raiden.
Could do. I didn't really think of that. I just thought, that was really sore. And then I stopped and then I thought, now everything's really numb, but it's still sore. Yeah. I've never been sore and numb
numb
before.
At the
same time. It's being sore and numb. The closest thing I could say is like I've been in a relationship.
Yeah. I tried to stay away from all that sort of shit. I had a strange experience when I was down watching The Cure because it was 30 degrees. Mm-hmm. And when you get the little chill up your spine watching the bands or whatever, and they play a certain song, and it's actually like a little chill that goes up the back of you.
Yeah.
In 30-degree weather is fucking weird. And the rest of you is sweating.
Yeah.
And you just get this, and
then you think you're having a panic attack.
Yeah.
Then your hands get sweaty.
Yeah. It's like I can't feel down the right
Knees
side.
weak, arms are heavy.
Yeah.
Vomit and you sweat already.
Medic tent. That's what needs to happen.
I'm a little upset. You didn't enjoy that. They were all Eminem lines.
Oh, it went right over my head, that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, palms are sweaty, yeah. Didn't know he had vomit on your sweater.
Already. Spaghetti.
No, didn't know that one. No. I only know my name is.
Do you?
Dicker Slim Shady.
I fucking hated that when it came out. I still hate it, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't say I was a fan of it, but
no.
It's the only one I can remember.
But it did give us Dido.
It did give us Dido, yeah. God bless Dido.
And especially around about that point, the world was richer for having her on television.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know who Dido's brother is?
Dildo.
No. He's
Frodo.
Rollo. Yeah. And do you know what Rollo's profession is? He's in Faithless.
Is he really? Well, she was in Faithless as well, wasn't she?
Yeah. But he's like one off the Faithless.
Oh, right. Wow.
He's not just like in the band. He's one of the main songwriters.
There's other permanent people apart from the black guy.
The woman. Sister Bliss.
I wouldn't know if she walked up to me.
No, she's on keyboard. She's on keyboards. Yeah, he's the bass player. And you got Maxi Jazz, because nobody's just called like fucking Graham in Faithless.
No.
It's like Massive Attack. You don't just get a Graham. Or Stephen.
Keith.
Yeah. They all seem to have just pseudonyms, don't they?
Do they still play? Do they still gig?
Who, Faithless?
Yeah.
I think so. They do a lot of DJ sets and things, where it's Rollo and Sister Bliss. I'd love it if Maxi Jazz is just like, he's fucking massive. He was like the Nutty Professor or something now. Because he was always like twig thin, wasn't he?
Yeah. Is he huge, is he?
No, I'd laugh if he was
yeah.
if he'd just like thrown like 10 stone.
Yeah, he was like sickly thin, wasn't he?
He was refugee thin. Not good. Only to be thinned out by concentration camp then.
It's funny how you get bands like that, isn't it? Like, because they realistically they've done no wrong.
No, they haven't. No.
Yeah,
you don't have a massive amount of singles or albums, but everything you put out is amazing.
Yeah.
You kind of make a bar for yourself as well when you bring out something like Insomnia, and you're like,
yeah,
okay, we can't do shitter than this.
Yeah, that's it's a peg in it. There's a peg that's been planted there.
Yeah.
A bit like
yourselves.
A bit like yourselves. No, but a bit like Trent Reznor after Downward Spiral. Yeah. We can't do worse than this. Come on.
No, yeah, everything's got to go up from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what the album was after Downward Spiral. I have one of those like.
Is it the one with rope on the cover? I can't remember what the. It's like a black cover with rope. Coil? Is it an album called Coil?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm having a bit of a mind blank.
It sounds like it could be a.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure there's one called Coil. I think that might be the second one.
Right.
No, I do. I do enjoy a bit of Nine Inch Nails.
Yes. Yeah. I like a bit of them. There are always ones though that I feel that I don't need to go obsessively over, because I know whatever they'll do, I'll like.
Yes. Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's like what I always thought was with Placebo, where I didn't have to like buy every album because I know the songs and I just know that I like them.
Yeah.
And then I realised I do own every album that they over the years I've just bought them, picked them up.
Placebo were one of those secret bands that they sort of sneak up and you go, oh fucking hell, I've got like 8 albums.
Yeah.
I know the words to 92% of their songs.
Yeah, album tracks and everything.
And I mean, it's pretty prolific as well as a band, because they have got a ton of albums.
Yeah, like fucking 12 or 13.
Tell your story.
Go on.
Tell your story.
Tell my story.
Your wanky story.
My wanky story.
Was it not you? Have we spoken of this on the podcast before?
No, where you thought it was me that said that they had a wank over that girl from Placebo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me.
Fuck it.
We have told that on here before.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
Tell that story about the time you wanked off over Brian Molko from Placebo. It's not Brianna. It's fucking Brian.
Yeah, I wonder.
No, it wasn't
I
me.
wonder who did that.
I don't know.
Because that it's something I've been told. That is a story that was told to me.
Right. No, it definitely wasn't me, because when we were in school, there were a few fellas in school.
It looked like Brian Malco.
No, who got really into like the Placebo, but not the music, the lifestyle thing. So you always get very sort of acutely aware that was definitely 3 fellas in the band. But
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know who that would have been. I mean, I could probably think of a few people who would just add as a bet, try and bring themselves off to a picture of Brian Malco.
But not by accident.
No, completely on purpose, yeah.
Yeah. He's a very pretty man. But,
He is.
I still don't think I could manage it.
No.
That'd have to be a plane crash. Like where you happen to be on the same flight as Brian Malco and everybody else dies.
Yeah.
And like 6 months in, you're just looking at him going, he does look very female.
Yeah. Get the Max Factor on.
Oh, but he'd have a beard by then.
Oh, he would, yeah. It wouldn't happen.
Deal breaker.
Yeah. He'd be
You couldn't fuck a rugged Brian Malco.
No, God, my God, no. Oh. I can't imagine he can grow beards.
He'd be like Bear Sautés.
He would be. Yeah, bear entree. Oh, no, bear arse.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't fancy that at all.
No,
none of them. Mind you, not mind you, I would, one of the others, but the original drummer isn't there anymore, is he? Isn't it the guy from who was in Busted or something? The drummer for Busted is now the Placebo drummer. No,
the drummer for Busted is now your man, that South African guy at Cobus.
Oh, is that your mate, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
I can't remember who the original drummer of Placebo was. I remember he was fucking awesome.
It was Steve Hewitt or Hewlett? Hewitt.
So he was another one that looked really sick, didn't he?
He was on the smack.
Yeah.
Because they got rid of him. I mean, imagine getting kicked out of Placebo because you were too hedonistic.
I know.
That's fucking heavy.
That means they were playing at it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. It's like when, who was it that Elton John? Oh, Elton John said to George Michael, you're doing too much, you're going to have to calm it down.
Whoa.
Knock the drugs on the head. And that's Elton.
Fucking hell.
I reckon he's railed fucking everything in the past.
It wouldn't have surprised me.
He'd have snorted heroin, that fellow.
Off a penis.
Obviously off a penis, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, with just a bit of like a sherbet dip on the bell end. Just to take the fucking impact of the heroin off.
But with dipping the bell end in the heroin all the time, like unbeknownst to Elton, like his fucking heroin cock,
off. Yeah,
the owner of it is off his fucking tits.
Oh yeah, well you'd have to be. You might no amount of money, I don't think. If Elton turned up here and was like, "Can I use your cock as a little dipper into the thing?" Well, are you gonna snort? No, rub it into me gums. You'd have to be off your tits for that.
I tell you, if you weren't, if you weren't, could you imagine going home to your wife and child? How was work, dear?
Paid the mortgage off. That's all you need to know. Well, it'll be all right. Your breath wouldn't smell like cock. I suppose that's one thing, isn't it? Ugh. Have you been eating today?
That's when your wife starts giving you stick, going, God, you don't even work, James. You just stand around all day.
I know, yeah. With an erection. It's like, well, I've just had a load of coke rubbed into me fucking bell.
I haven't slept for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Jesus, that got weird quick. Fucking hell. Would you let Elton John use your cock as a coke dipstick?
I don't think so, no.
But if he said, I'll pay your mortgage off.
I don't have a mortgage. You'd have to buy my house.
Oh no, but yeah, if you had a mortgage on the house.
Yeah.
It was like, that's it, I'll flatten your financial worries.
I'd needed to double dip on it.
What?
No.
It's supposed to be a bad thing.
It's probably the wrong words.
Yeah. Explain what you mean by double dip there. Do it again. No, I'm done.
Because I not only would I want my house,
yeah,
I'd then want the same type of money again in my bank account.
Oh right, I see. Yeah.
So I'd agree to it.
Yeah.
But you can use my phallus.
Yeah.
Elton, but you have to do it twice, so I get 2 paydays.
Oh, you're going to make him do it twice as well?
Yeah.
I'm
not ripping anyone off, mate.
No, you're not that sort of person.
Right, so let's say he buys me a 350 grand house.
Yeah,
I'm not stupid. My cock's not worth 700 grand.
No,
but it's worth
yeah.
2 350s.
It is worth 2 dips, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. So you literally double dip him.
Yeah.
What if he's like, well, the gums have gone numb now, so I can't think. But if you stick it in the ass, gets in the
See-
bloodstream faster.
See, what I thought you were going to turn around and say deep throat then.
Oh right,
But
maybe. But I think
that-
that's part and parcel with it going in the gob in the
maybe.
first place.
I suppose so. I'd imagine that is a thing with Elton, actually, that if it gets anywhere near the opening,
Yeah.
it's basically sticking out the back of his throat.
Mm.
But we definitely have to go back into the negotiation rooms.
Yes, yeah. Look, when I said 700,000, that cock might not be worth thing, but yeah.
Yeah. Instead of working at the front number,
Yeah.
let's just work from the back and talk zeros.
Yes, yeah, exactly. You've negotiated this sort of thing before, haven't you?
Well, what can I say?
Work at the back, play at the back. Oh, God. Yeah, but yeah, George Michael must have been putting it fucking away if Elton had to sit him down and go, just calm it down a bit. There's no need for all that.
George Michael's done remarkably well, hasn't he? When you consider...
He's dead.
No,
Oh.
but I mean, when he was alive,
Oh, yeah.
when you consider like what we know he's done.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
yeah.
So now think about what
We-
didn't get out.
Yeah.
And up until and when he died, he was remembered as a
great
treasure
singer.
of the country.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did bloody well there.
Yeah,
Mm.
like he dodged some bullets like fucking Neo style, I think.
Yeah. I reckon he could have done all that Matrix stuff as well in real life.
He couldn't if they were penises.
Oh, no, he'd have taken 10 for the team. No, God, no. It'd have been like fucking the end of Reservoir Dogs, but with cocks.
Like we
Bullets
were talking
everywhere.
about last week. It's like how they made RoboCop.
Yes,
with
exactly.
Just penises penetrating a man.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
And when it comes to feeding George Michael RoboCop,
yeah,
instead of baby food, it's just little jars of spunk.
little things. Robocock.
RoboCop.
Yeah, that's got to be a parody, hasn't
It
it?
has to be.
I'm going to search it.
It wrote itself.
It has, hasn't it? Oh, let me check the Robocock. 2012. Also known as Robocock, the fucking machine.
What?
Hello. No, it's a real film.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an adult film.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's not canon then.
No, it's not canon. No.
Just as well I thought I'd have to watch it.
Amazing. One of the actresses is called Abby Cat, right? And
Real name?
She's got an IMDb, right? But her IMDb reads like
Oh, she's a porn star. Sorry. I was thinking
Yeah,
she's an actress.
no. Her IMDb biography reads like The Sun's page 3.
Go on.
Buxom and slender, 5'7" brunette knockout Abby Cat was born. Amazing. Just in case you're interested, she starred in Secretaries 4. Big Tits, Round Asses 33.
33. Wow.
That beats Police Academy films. My God. Three-Way Fever. And what's this one called? House of Taboo.
I love the fact that there'd be a documentary somewhere with the director
Yeah.
of what was it?
Which one?
The one with like 35 films.
That would have been. Oh, Jesus Christ. Big Tits, Round Asses 35,
Yeah.
33.
So after 30, he say he's just done for 34, and
Yeah.
he's speaking to me. He said, "Yeah, we just keep thinking that we're going to run out of ideas,
Yeah.
but then like we'll see somebody else with like big tits and a round
big
ass.
Round ass. And we just think.
This is what
34?
we're here for."
Yeah. Also starring in House of Taboo was Latex Lucy.
But was it really?
Mm-hmm. She was born in 1978.
Oh,
There she is.
oh,
Mm.
it's weird.
Yeah.
No, I'm not really into the bondage thing.
No, she was also in a film called Glove Mansion.
Glove.
Ugh. Not sure about that. To be honest.
No, I think nasty things happen to men's bumholes in that one.
Glove Action. Mm.
Mm.
Oh, was it a take on Wasn't there a Human League song called Love Action?
Yes. Yeah, there was.
I've got your glove action. Oh,
I'd imagine similar things happened.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get away from that. I'll start singing it over the thing. Yeah. Oh, it's all been a bit rude so far.
It has been a bit rude, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's because you have that little E to tick.
Oh, have you got the adult entertainment thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. You wouldn't want any kids stumbling on. Especially this episode.
Maybe, not.
Last week's would have been all right.
Would it?
Better.
I'm not sure.
No?
No. I can't even remember what we talked about, but I'm still not sure about it.
There'd have been a few fucks in there.
I think we might be a podcast version of Video Nasty.
Right, okay. Pod Nasty?
Nasty Pods.
Nasty. Oh, God, yeah.
That's another show, that.
It is. Well, we just review the sex industry.
Oh.
That's got something to it. That's legitimate porn watching as well.
I like that. Empty your pods.
Yeah. Sorry, Mussy audio listeners. We're off to go and plan Empty Your Pods. Sounds like a carry-on film as well, doesn't it?
Does sound like a carry-on film. Carry on up your pods.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate carry-on films.
I just take them as they are. I find them fairly offensive.
There's very few, like, if you take stand-up out of it,
yeah,
there's very few, like, British comedy things I actually like.
Right, okay.
I'm not keen on Monty Python.
Okay.
I can take or leave Fawlty Towers.
Right.
I do like Mr. Bean.
Right, okay. Right.
Yeah, I'm not too into it. I don't think. I think it's because I'm so ready for it.
Okay.
Because I've got quite a dry sense of humor.
Yeah.
So it's not like watching jokes. It's just like watching other people talk to me.
Yeah. What were your views on the Brighton Bells, which was the British remake of Golden Girls?
Never saw it.
Right. Not really missing that much.
No.
Gotta be honest. So I always quite liked Surgical Spirit, just going on obscure British sitcoms, which was about a hospital. It was kind of like Scrubs before Scrubs, but in Britain.
Red Dwarf is my favourite British comedy.
Yep, Red Dwarf was the tits.
I funny enough, was watching that last night. My girlfriend really likes Red Dwarf.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
She is one.
She is one. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I was always sort of member
I'm going to star bugger her.
But oh God. Oh. Bugger a little star. Oh God. You've always got to bring it back to the pornography, haven't you? Always back to the porn. The bum porn as well. Poor woman is going to be wearing nappies by the time she turns 40.
Is there any other porn?
Not anymore that you can come to. You tried, but
like I said many times before, I've got to watch videos of myself getting raped now to ejaculate.
Yeah.
So I can't even say
desensitized.
Yeah, it's got to be a Nazi doing it as well because I'm desensitized.
Desensitized. There were some British comedies from the 70s that I don't get. Some that I find funny just because of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's that sort of innocence.
I don't like Only Fools and Horses.
No, I can't
never
stick
have
that.
liked Only Fools and Horses.
Stick that. And Open All Hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that can fuck off.
Yeah. I didn't mind some of the Two Ronnie stuff, but I didn't like Open All Hours. The spin-off of Only Fools and Horses, which was about Trigger, I didn't understand that.
No.
Not Trigger, about Boise. Wrong character to do a spin-off on.
Who were the two British like stand-ups that used to do TV stuff? They were considered quite blue, weren't they?
Smith and Jones?
No.
They do the thing like us here, where they just set up.
Yeah, a little bit. I could take a bit of Smith and Jones.
Yeah. Wasn't that what the show was called? A bit of Smith and Jones.
It was a bit, yeah.
No, sorry, which one?
They used to do the Colette's advert. Do you remember Colette's, the mints?
Yeah. Hale and Pace?
Yes.
Right, okay, yeah.
I remember really liking Hale and Pace when I was a kid.
Yeah, they had a sketch show, didn't they?
I'm not sure that would be the same if I watched it now.
No, I have to have a look on YouTube for them and see what they're all about.
Obviously, Bottom was amazing.
Bottom was amazing, yeah. I I think if I'd just been that little bit older, I'd have probably got into the young ones.
I was the same.
Yeah.
It's just missed me as well, the young ones.
I remember watching Filthy, what the fuck was it called? Filthy Rich and Cat Flap.
Yeah.
And what was the one where Rick Mel played the Tory?
Oh,
He played Alan Bastard.
Oh, I can't remember, but do you know what? I bet if you went back and watched that now, you'd appreciate it even more.
Oh yeah, it's probably like a topical fucking thing. Not to alarm you too much, but I've noticed when I'm talking, my channel keeps peaking. The little peak light comes on when it's not fucking doing it now. It does it. Yeah,
that's fine. I think.
Okay. No, it's the one at the top there. It's on there now. Do you see it at the top?
Oh yeah.
It might just be shitting itself. But yeah, there was a few. There was quite a lot of sitcoms in the 90s actually. I mean, it's quite a lot now, but like I find comedians are more like rock stars now, aren't they? The big ones that get the big money and the big attention. So you get lots of stand-ups are in TV shows.
Yeah, I think comedy's kind of gone back to how it was in like the 80s.
Right, okay.
You know, because there was a big like comedy boom, wasn't it? Sort of late 80s into the 90s.
Ben Elton stuff and
yeah. I think it seems to have gone back there. Like stand-up is just, it's really weird. Like no one talks about stand-up. It's not like you see it everywhere, but there's loads of it. And there's loads of really good stand-up.
Yeah. And like the like all the panel shows are all it's basically comedians working their material into the show.
Yeah, but I find them tired.
You don't like them, do you?
No, because it's hard enough for stand-ups to do like really funny stuff now without offending people. So it just doesn't happen on television anymore.
No. It's all quite sanitary.
Yeah.
Did Ben send you that video of the Scouse stand-up at the Hot Comedy Shop or whatever it is in Liverpool? And he says to a guy, "So what do you do for a living?" And these fellas start laughing. He's like, well, "What are you laughing for? What, is he a drug dealer or something?" And they start pissing themselves laughing. He's like, "Fucking hell, mate, are you a drug dealer?" Right? And it turns out he fucking is. He just called him out. He's like, "Oh, well, we're videoing this, so you're fucking getting nicked, mate." And some guy comes back from the toilet. He's like, "Do you need any coke? Because he's fucking dealing." Typical stand-up crowd in Liverpool.
Who's your big tall guy? I quite like him. It's a big tall scouser.
A big tall scouser?
He's tall, isn't he?
Greg Davies is tall, but he's not Scouse.
I can't remember.
Greg Davies the one. The fuck was that? Greg Davies the one who's in Man Down, and Rick Mel played his dad. So he looks just like a tall version of Rick Mel. And he was the teacher in The In-Betweeners.
Oh, I can't remember.
No.
Just chatting brown fella.
Just chatting brown. I can't think who the big tall Scouse comedian is. There's only fucking John Bishop.
It is John Bishop.
Oh, it is John Bishop.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe he's not tall. He looks tall. He's one of those people who looks tall.
He's got a big hair.
He has. He's got a big head.
Yeah.
But he's probably quite in proportion with themselves too. No, people that are in proportion always look tall, and then they walk close to you and go, "Fucking hell, you're 4'3".
Mm. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's him. He's been over here, I think, hasn't he?
Yes.
I tell you who is coming over soon. If there's still tickets left, I'd go. It's fucking Sarah Millican. Her stand up is so funny.
Is she the fat blonde woman?
The Geordie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when she's on telly, and it's the usual like panel show curb it back thing, but Channel 4 screened one of her stand up shows, one of her specials. Fuck me, she's really rude. She swears like us on here. And yeah, I was just fucking in tears laughing at stuff. But they booked her to play in the Villa, and then it sold out really quick. So she's doing a matinee show.
Oh wow!
As well. So if I'll see, I have to see when it is, but I won't go to it's like a 4:00 show or something.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Which would be quite good.
Yeah.
I still need them to book Stanhope for fucking TT, or just any time really.
He did Rogan the other day, didn't he? He's not doing comedy for a bit, is he?
He's on holiday.
Yeah. I love listening to him. I almost think just listening to him talk on a podcast is better than watching a stand-up.
Who, Stanhope?
Yeah.
He's still got all the stories, and that's the thing with a lot of comedians when they tell these stories, and it's like they're either exaggerated or they didn't happen at all. It's just a funny story they can work into, like, oh, the time I went to the parents' house and they blah 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 did this. Stanhope stuff actually
It's
happened.
real, yeah.
It is ridiculous. It's like fucking Norm Macdonald or something. When I remember there was an interview with a comedian, they're like, "Oh, Norm likes to gamble," and he said, "Oh yeah, fucking right, he likes that. He's a hardcore gambler." He goes, "We went to Las Vegas and they did this fucking called, was it a doomsday bet or something? It's basically a basketball game, and if it gets, you have to bet which team you think is going to be up with like 5 minutes left to go,
Right?
or is it like 10 minutes? So it's like, say 10 minutes left to go. Is that in a basketball game is a long time. And so if you get it and you get the points difference correct, then every basket they score in the last 10 minutes, you get like $10 for every point they score. And a basket, they're not single points, it's either 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So this guy is like going, like, so it's every time they go to score, you're like going, fucking come on. He goes, they were up like fucking $4,000 or something stupid. I couldn't have been $4,000 because that's like 400 points.
Yeah.
But they were up like a lot of money. And he goes, and then Norm went and just fucking burnt it. Because he goes, well, if I've got this, I'll just bet, I'll just gamble it again. So he just fucking set fire to it.
Fuck yeah. Old Louis Haha won me 70 quid on Sunday.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Why? Because he fucking flew out of that pit lane?
No, because he won.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, what if they come back and go, you're not having it?
What?
Didn't he do something really naughty?
No, it was all right. It was okay in the end. It was all cleared.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
It was made a big deal of it because it was a Hamilton, I think, more than anything.
Right.
Yeah, no, but I only realised when I went back to my Sky Bet account, I've won about 400 quid this year in Formula One.
Nice. I didn't think you got inside knowledge.
Oh, no, not at all. If any...
Holiday tips and fun facts from Paul, Kristen, and Dexter at Total Wine & More.
My friends still rave about the Prosecco I brought last year. Let me help make your Friendsgiving unforgettable.
Bordeaux is one of the world's most popular red blends, made from Cabernet, Cab Franc, and Merlot. It also makes the perfect gift for your picky boss.
Having turkey and all the fixings? I suggest an easy drinking Pinot Noir. For white drinkers, try an unoaked Chardonnay.
Whether you're entertaining or just bringing the wine, we'd love to share our always low prices and ridiculous selection with you this holiday. Now offering same-day delivery at TotalWine.com. Cheers!
I think since we're doing the Formula One podcast, I know less.
Right.
You
can only run as fast as your slowest running. The other three are holding you back.
I was quite impressed with that with the old winnings this year. Yeah. I do enjoy having a bet on Formula One, especially seeing as how there's no because I could never bet on Formula One when Jenson Button was driving,
right?
Because I wouldn't jinx it by betting on him, and I wouldn't bet against him.
Okay, well, the same thing.
Yeah. So fucking ever since he retired, I've just been fucking going tits crazy with bets.
Amazing. Oh yeah, and do they do the thing in Formula One like they do in football, where you don't just bet on the score? There's loads of other things within the game.
You can do accumulators. I've done a couple of accumulators, but I'm pretty good at the one where you see fucking hell like such and such is in 6th and he's like 40-1. You think he shouldn't be 40-1. He's got a well better chance of doing well here than that.
So you can do those sorts of bets, right?
If you ever look at that and like either Red Bull driver is like that sort of 40-1, it's just worth sticking a $5 on it just in case,
right? Okay,
because they're the team that snatches the cheeky win.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's Lee's betting tips.
Yeah,
brought to you by.
No, I budget myself £15 a race.
Right, okay, that's all right. £15.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's all right.
So then I can spread that a little bit because I don't like putting less than a $5 on something.
Yeah, it's always like you shouldn't be bothered.
Yeah, because if it wins, like Dan had money on Hamilton to win as well.
Right.
And it was 10-1.
Yeah.
He put £2.50 on him.
Jesus Christ. Right.
So that's all good.
Yeah.
But like, you want to win cheddar.
Yeah. If you're putting in, you want to be getting something out of it. If you're going to be asked doing that in the first place.
Yeah, mind you, I suppose maybe Dan isn't worried about the wind paying for his food for the week, but there we go. We also have a Patreon.
Oh, oh well, yeah, that's very true. Yeah. Has Three Legs got one set up yet?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah, I like to look out for you, make sure you're all right, getting fed and watered, and
Well, I
still
try.
got your roof over your head,
yeah,
and all that sort of thing. So that's good. Yeah.
Part of the old home of podcasting is going to be around for another 3 years.
What is?
I just signed another 3-year lease on this place.
Oh, have you?
Or about to, anyway.
Right. Cool.
So the home of podcasting is still going to be the home of podcast. I can't believe it. I did that. I've been really bad for that lately, of not turning my phone off.
Not turn them off. Oh, that's all right. I just stuck mine on silent there.
Yeah.
Not that any fucker's getting in touch, but
It's only fucking fake Twitter messages. That's all I fucking get.
oh my God, Lee, I fucking love you. I'm fucking 17th place on Formula E at the moment.
No, my fault. Yeah, it's not my fault. You're not your own esport.
I know, yeah. I don't know what my esport would be.
I think it would be dipping the cocks in heroin.
Dipping cocks. What, you do it like the old track and field thing? So dip. Yeah, and you see, maybe that would be it, but you have to see how much coke you can get up the shaft, and then whether it'll satisfy Elton John's coke habit or cock habit.
It properly changes the word blow, doesn't it?
It really does. Yeah. Oh God, maybe that's where it came from. Am I just only picking up on this now?
What, people fucking sucking cocaine off cocks?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
You know, it's a thing.
I have always
Google it on your phone, will you?
Yeah. I have always wondered why it was called blow, because I thought, like, if somebody rocks up at a party and pulls out some of Colombia's finest, and somebody that's never done it before blows, he's going to get battered.
He is going to get... There we go. Yeah, who did I didn't do that to someone. I think I was drunk and just being a little prick, being drunk. And I think I remember them having something on their hand and about to go up. And I just went, ha! And slapped their hand out of the way.
Oh.
I don't remember who it was.
I hate being drunk. Everything's so funny.
It is,
until you've done it, and then you go, oh.
Everything's so funny until you've knocked the coke out of the big fella's hand.
I'm going to get high by using you to wank myself.
I know, yeah. There's a fee with that act of stupidity. You're now going to have to toss the angry man off. God, I wish our stories tonight would stop revolving back to fucking tossing people off or
drugs and penis,
shoving your cock in an elderly man's mouth.
Well, it's an organic podcast. You can't force it.
No, that's true. Didn't need it. That's what she said. That's what he said. Yeah, this is the. Yeah, it basically just turns back to drugs and cock when we haven't planned anything. That's our natural environment.
Your natural safety net.
Yeah,
is fucking blowing a fucking
rain and blow
cock-filled penis.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cock-filled penis.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Like you say, like those sherbet dippers you used to get.
Yeah. I'll never eat one of them again.
That would fucking hurt.
What?
Your cock-filled penis, coke-filled penis.
Coke-filled penis.
That's going to burn.
It would blow your bell end off, wouldn't it?
I don't think I could cope with that.
You'd be coming like a fucking fireman's hose, though that could put a hole through a wall.
It would come out like powdered donuts.
No, I think you'd still have the jip there, but because the coke is in it, you like supercharging all the little sperm off their nut on coke.
Oh,
yeah,
ready for war.
They're coming out and they're punching a hole through whatever it is they hit. You would obliterate a uterus with that.
Fucking scrambling eggs.
Yeah. Yeah. It really, it's not even worth fucking thinking about the disaster zone that You take out Elton John's false teeth.
It'd be like one of those horror shows where you could see them crawling up underneath the skin.
Oh God, it would be, wouldn't it? What was that called?
Can't remember. It's probably happened a lot.
It's true. It's at least 2 episodes of the X-Files.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can just see them going up the shaft.
Yeah.
And like, oh God.
And then you'd have 6 hours later, you'd have to put up with like really lethargic, like grumpy spunk.
Yeah, grumpy spunk. That could be the name of the film.
That could be my new band name.
It could be. Are you going to open up for crotch lies?
Grumpy Spunk.
Good evening, we're Grumpy Spunk. That does work.
It needs a band name though, doesn't it? Grumpy Spunk and the...
Oh, okay. Yeah. Grumpy Spunk and the Downer. Fuck. I'll have a think about that. It'll come to me.
Grumpy Spunk and the Tonsils.
Yeah. Grumpy Spunk and Smashed Teeth. No. Yeah. Oh, God. No.
This has been fucking derailed, hasn't it?
But it's just reminding me that a big, hairy, ironically, would look like he'd be well in a gay porn film. A friend of ours went to the doctor once, and the doctor told him he had an angry gland.
Where?
Up the bit between his sack and his bumhole.
Scooch.
Yeah. He had an
angry gland.
Yeah, he was a bit sore down there, and the doctor went, "Oh, it's just a bit agitated. You've got an angry gland."
Ooh.
That would be Grumpy Spunk.
That would be Grumpy Spunk.
Yeah. It probably is, knowing him. He's a very sexual man.
Is he in a band with you?
He is in a band with me, yeah. And not the one we usually talk about.
No.
There we go. Narrows it down. There's only 3 people in the band, isn't it?
To be fair, I knew exactly who you talked about there.
I just wanted to fucking name drop. Yeah, he had an angry gland. He's never pulled over on the mountain to have a wank, though, because he couldn't wait to get home.
Has he not?
No.
Who has?
Another friend of ours who doesn't live here anymore, but is actually making a musical career for himself.
Oh, right.
Down south of England. I'll type it out on my phone.
Yeah, okay.
Because they're actually doing very nice things, so I don't want for some reason someone to fucking...
Oh, hang on. Yeah, no,
them.
sorry, I've just realised where my bits of England are.
Yeah,
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't want people to message him on Twitter and go, "Did you fucking knock one off on?"
I don't think I've ever had to
Pull
have
over.
like a smash glass and emergency wank.
I've had one on a plane on a long haul flight.
Grumpy Spunk and the emergency wanks.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's what it's called. Yeah. That's fucking got it. Amazing. The t-shirts will sell like that.
I knew it was there.
Yeah.
I knew it just needed coaxed out.
Is it on the tip of your tongue?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've never fucking thought, right, it's going to take me 20 minutes to get home. Not going to make that.
Oh yeah, not 20 minutes, no. You can imagine your little process or whatever on your way home. So you enjoy it a little more. Light yourself a candle.
Bath. Although August, but it's spiderwebby.
Yeah.
Bath wanks are no fun.
No. Shower wanks are too off-putting.
It's too much work.
Yeah. You know, having to stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I find the water hitting you is quite off-putting.
Probably. Haven't really thought about it, to be perfectly honest.
Try it out tonight. Tomorrow morning.
I won't have the time to get a boat tomorrow morning.
Do it on the boat.
Yeah, I've got Liverpool.
Have a boat wank.
Got a boat wank. Wonder if I could get enough space where it was clear and I could do it off the side.
You need to find those signs that say "Do not go on deck because of rough weather."
Yeah,
and then just put that up.
Just put them around.
Yeah. What are you doing? Don't, because knowing you'll look like.
Don't shout at me. It'll just take longer.
Yeah, Attenborough will be there filming the dolphins, and you'll accidentally end up coming in a dolphin's face. And here we have, oh my God, there is a man, maybe Bigfoot, coming in a dolphin's face. That is nature. Yeah.
I am angry, sickened, but aroused.
Take me over there to that dolphin while I fill his blowhole. Attenborough, he's a wrong one.
That was one of Ricky Gervais's bits from his first stand-up special, wasn't it?
Fuck a dolphin's blowhole.
Dolphins having blowhole sex.
Oh, right, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Dave, I love you, but I can't breathe.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I absolutely can't have the yawns now.
No, I'm going to have some coffee. Like the last couple of, not the director's cuts we've done, I've been fucking knackered by the time we got to the end of the film.
Do you think it's because it's hot as well? Because it's fucking roasted out today.
And it's hot in this room too.
It is hot in this room.
This is a hot room.
Yeah.
It's got a fucking tumble dryer in it.
It does. And that was going before.
Yeah. That fucking TV is, I'm convinced it's an oven.
Right,
I'm convinced
okay.
it's an oven with a screen in front of it.
You boil an egg off the top, or fry an egg off the top.
Oh, fucking hell, that hasn't got its energy rating. Jesus Christ. For every one thing that Elon Musk does, that fucks up 10.
Right. It counteracts it.
Yeah.
Well, at least the telly's not going around calling people nonsense.
Anti Musk to the power of 10 it is. But
that could be a good thing.
Yeah, strange little froggy looking man.
He is odd, isn't he?
must say, there is a little bit of me thinks.
Does he make all fuck? Is this the guy that made PayPal?
Yeah.
Right.
Funny enough, because I wanted to talk about this in the podcast tonight, I can't talk about it from a point of authority because I haven't read the article yet.
Okay, let's just make it up.
Well, there was a article in the New York
Times.
The New Yorker. It was the New Yorker.
Okay.
And it's titled "Elon Musk is a fraud."
Right. Okay.
I was quite interested to read it. Basically, I had a glance through it, and they kind of said there's lots of talk that goes on as far as the Elon Musk stuff goes, and very little action. And he likes to come up with grand ideas like a hyperloop and stuff.
Yeah.
Because he knows it's absolutely like unplausible to implement.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So as long as he's coming up with these radical ideas, it helps him sell cars.
Yeah.
Push like the solid fuel like rockets and stuff like that, which is where he's making his money from. But it gives him this.
You can have the artist impression.
I'm going to save the world genius.
Yeah. So everyone buys the cars.
Yeah.
Fuck me. It's helping save the world.
Because I am convinced that it was his like PR company or like PR people that started the. Oh, isn't he just like Tony Stark?
Oh God, yeah. He's nothing like him.
No,
he's
nothing
a fucking
like Tony Stark.
Weird little bastard who lives with his mum, probably.
Yeah.
He probably have the Savile thing, not the shagging kids thing. I mean, the keeping his dead mum's clothes in like airtight wrap and stuff in the house. This is my mum's room. This is all her clothes. This is her hair I've had made into a wig. And I wear it.
I think you're wrong there because I think it would be more of a case of he'd go into his fucking secret lab at Tesla headquarters, but she'd just be there like suspended in formaldehyde.
Oh yeah, that's like Mr. Freeze's wife.
I'll save you, mummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll find the cure for fucking whatever it was. Suicide, probably. Couldn't fucking stick being around that weird looking bastard. Imagine what he looked like is there any photos of Elon Musk as a child?
No, but he was bald.
But fuck it, was he?
Yeah,
he's not bald now, is he?
No, he's not bald now. There's a really good meme of him when he was like 20 with sort of no fringe.
Right.
And then it goes back to, and then a picture of him now where it said, the definition of respect is your fringe growing back. But
well, there he is. Yeah, he looks. He's just a bizarre-looking bastard, isn't he?
Absolutely. And he's nowhere near arrogant enough for a South African.
No, is he racist enough?
I don't know.
Can't get any black Teslas.
I mean, let's face it. Your man, which turned around and said that his plan wouldn't work to rescue those people in the cage, he did call a pedo. That's
true. And he wasn't white, exactly.
When you said you let the mask slip there earlier,
yeah,
that's pretty pretty good analogy of the situation.
That could, it could be it. Yeah, he hasn't sent any. Has he sent any funds to North Africa to stop children getting AIDS? No, because in his eyes, they're not human. Not my eyes. I think it's very sad.
Allegedly
in his eyes. Oh, we're gonna have to start doing that. Oh, we got it and like mock the week on him. So.
Oh, it's so fucked. You know what? Right, we escaped all this.
Go on.
Because there was no camera phones around when we were young enough to be doing stupid stuff.
I said this at Dark Horse last week.
Fucking is.
Yeah.
So realistically, there's very little chance of pictures of our penis on the internet. If there is pictures of our penis on the internet, like
I want to know where my royalties are.
What you're talking about? Fucking a small handful.
And that's just your penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. But what we've decided to do is go one worse than that.
Okay.
Because for future generations to fucking berate us and throw us out of fucking Megatropolis or wherever it is we're living by then, we're giving them quite a lot of fodder.
Yeah. In this, it's just a joke. Like in Top Gear.
Let's see how that. Mind you, saying that didn't work out too bad for O'Clockers, did it?
No, he got his own Amazon show.
Amazon gave him all the money for it.
We need a producer for the show. And I need to kick off on where my pizza is and then punch him in the face.
Glenn.
I can do that. I can work with that. I'll be honest. We'll go on to bigger, better things. He's just going to have to take us. And I don't punch that
because
hard,
before the punching goes, we could probably just do with a producer.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That would work.
What we really need is a young Jamie. We talk about a lot of YouTube stuff.
We do talk about that.
Yeah, we need a little computer slave.
Fire that up. What the hell's going on there? Glenn could do that.
He could do that, couldn't he?
He's a little computer. He's a slave.
He talks too much, though.
I wouldn't give him a fucking mic.
That's true.
He'd just be in fact, we'll sit him on a beanbag in the corner of the room with a laptop.
Build like a little soundproof box around him.
Yes. He could be like,
He could obviously have a feed of the microphones because he'd need to hear us.
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. What is it? Roz, who is Howard Stern's producer, and she's in her own little box, isn't she?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember what her name is. No, Roz is fucking Frasier's producer.
If you were Howard Stern's producer and you were female, you'd want in that box just for protection.
Yeah, is he a bit rapey?
I know. I mean, just mean like the guests.
Oh, the other people. Okay, yeah. Howard Stern's not a rapist. What's her fucking name? Robin. That's her name.
Mm.
That's the one. You ever seen Private Parts?
Yes.
It's a fucking good film.
Yeah. I suppose he was like maybe one of the sort of precursors for podcasts, wasn't he?
He was like the first big shock jock, wasn't he, in the 70s?
But no, but I think that it's more than just talk radio, though, isn't it? It would transfer quite well to a podcast situation as well.
Yeah, long form podcast type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose he was 90s Rogan, really.
Yeah, just with a lot more porn actresses on.
A lot more porn actresses.
Mm-hmm.
A lot less scientists.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, even the ones that called themselves doctors.
Yeah, no, they weren't real doctors.
No.
Doctors of love.
Damn right. Yeah, fucking right.
You can't get anything like that anymore. What would you have to do now to be shocking?
Well, I'm glad you brought it up. Let's see if we can get the show banned. I don't know. Maybe we do a live video. One of us is choke wanking ourselves dressed as a Nazi. That's not really that big these days, though, is it? Hutchins normalised the choke wanking, and Nazis are everywhere.
It would be... You'd be noticed, like...
You'd be noticed. I reckon you could one-up the Nazi thing by doing a clan hood. But you just say you were dressed as a massive sperm.
I've just realised you can't... You couldn't make yourself famous by being shocking, though, because everybody's shocked by everything.
Yeah. Oh, you'd have to you'd have to be like one of those fucking idiot YouTube fellas, wouldn't you? Like go to that suicide forest in Japan and have a wank or something. What was that Belen doing? Was he laughing at the dead bodies? Remember him?
Yeah, fucking Logan Paul.
That's him. Piss sack.
I mean, first of all, his name is the wrong way around.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Who do you think he is? Wolverine.
Yeah. So yeah, does that mean like punk, like the new punk?
Yeah.
Will be being completely reasonable and level-headed?
No, because you'll have this. It's quite cyclical, so you'll have this phase where, and you're kind of getting into it back. It's going back to like the Mary Whitehouse, kind of phase where, like the Scottish fella who taught his dog to fucking put his paw up anytime he said "gas the Jews" or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Things get to that point where then they go, right, you can't outdo what they've said. So then it starts going backwards again.
Yeah.
And when it gets to that point where it's so
then
mundane,
it can go forward
then
again.
you've got the new punk come through. And the new punk won't be that new. It'll be fucking like a Pistols take or something. But
well, that should have my son reasonably well placed.
He should be back there. Pussy Riot was probably the last sort of punk type thing that we had.
No, but I don't just mean punk, but I just like
the next big explosion of.
But when you look at the way when you look at where the world is now, you know, you've got to be like a generation away from having like another Clash sort of thing.
Yeah. But then you've got people like, well, I don't know if they are. Well, they're not. It's not really the same thing. Sorry, I was going to say you got people like Stormzy, but he made it big and then started calling out like the government, and then got political as opposed to being political. Like Sleaford Mods is probably a good example because they couldn't give a shit whether they had a record deal or not. They go walking on stage and going, Theresa May's a cunt, blah, 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 blah. And they're just fucking saying, you know, all the big political issues as it is, the societal issues as it is. So, yeah, maybe someone like that, but then they're not as big as something like the Pistols or the Clash were in the day. So you need, like if Sleaford Mods were fucking everywhere and everyone knew their name, then maybe that would be the thing. So I still think that there's more time for our big sort of punk in the sense of, because it's usually like a political or a social rocker. Breakdown. Yeah. Exactly. To go. But maybe Arthur's kind of 10 years time. Maybe. I think when he starts really paying attention to
next Lennon confirmed
music. Next, as in the
John
Russian.
Lennon. No. John Lennon, not the despot.
Right. What you mean? He's always going to have to live under the shadow of a schoolmate, the next George Harrison.
Possibly. Yeah.
Aim would be a Harrison. He just got on with it.
He did just get on with it.
He didn't have to fanny about in a bed and get shot in the head and all that lot.
No, that's also true. But he kind of came across a bit too nice.
Who, Harrison?
Yeah.
Do you think there was a secret to it?
No,
He's not a 14-year-old.
I don't think there was. But I kind of like the pretentious twattery that came with
Lennon.
Right,
okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that. But that's the celebrity side, whereas George wasn't really a celebrity as such. He was a celebrity by default because he was a Beatle.
Ringer.
Oh, yeah. You got to do the Thomas Tank Engine stuff.
He doesn't give a fuck about anything.
No. Just sits back.
He was my fucking hero that day when someone turned around and said, "Oh, well, would you ever move back to Liverpool?" He said, "No, it's a shithole."
Yeah, amazing, isn't it?
Fucking
joking.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've got my mansion in fucking Hawaii, so you're all right. Thanks.
Like, I can... there's a few things happen in the world, and I can only, like, aspire to upset so many people with, like, a throwaway line like that.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, I can easily upset one or two people.
That's a piece of piss.
I quite enjoy doing it as well, but to fucking upset a city.
Yeah. I mean, that's your entry level upsetting cities because they get really emotional about things very easily.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I suppose, but to get there and do it, and then you've got to think, right, well, what do I do? Do I retire when I'm on top, or do I go for a county?
Yeah.
And then when you go for a county, you kind of got to go for a country.
You kind of do have to fuck up a whole... I mean, I think that's easy to do here because let's say you get dead famous, right? And then you get interviewed and you basically go, yeah, it was great growing up on the Isle of Wight. and the whole of over here will fucking murder you.
What would be...
You'd be getting calls from Laura going, what the fuck did you just do, because there's people at the door.
Or what would be even better, with it being such a small island, is to turn around in your interview and they say, yeah, so you brought up in the Isle of Man. Yeah, I was brought up in the Isle of Man, but I always felt English.
Yes. Yeah. I always supported England. Yeah. Always had that tie there. Yeah. Absolutely. That'd be amazing. I saw people.
I never felt truly Manx because my parents were related before they were married.
Yeah. I saw someone doing their fucking nut during the World Cup, like having a proper go, like, oh, these fucking Manx people fucking slamming England, saying they're just going to go for the other team because they're not English. Well, think about who your closest neighbours are. Scotland, yeah. Yeah, and who was the? There was an Irish guy who put a video up, and one of my Manx friends who were like, fucking English, wouldn't even have like an English £10 note in their wallet, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Who sent me this video, and it was like, so Seamus, why are you not supporting England? The thing, and he goes, well, let's see, because Croatia never fucking came into our town and fucking murdered half of our thing, and he just went through every single like historical thing that the English have done and the Irish. He's like, well, that's great, but I don't remember the last time Croatia did this and this. He goes, so that's why I'm fucking supporting Croatia.
Oh, it's amazing. I'm so happy all that football toss is over.
Yeah, what we got next? When's the Olympics?
Oh, I don't know. Isn't the Winter Olympics first?
Oh, there might be a Winter Olympics coming up, yeah. Done Wimbledon. Done, there'll be fucking snooker or something on soon.
Oh, there'll be snooker, yeah. But that's not like a marquee thing, is it?
No, it's not on all the
like I said, I think Winter Olympics is the next sort of marquee thing.
Right. There's a chance for our...
Is it 2020, the next Olympics?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where is it?
Oh, is it in some stupid place like fucking Saudi Arabia? That's where the next World Cup is, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Olympics 2020. It's Tokyo.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's weird.
That'll be good.
Would be good. I'd love to go to Japan.
Yeah, it'd be nice to go to Japan. That's one of those countries that's completely mental.
Yeah.
But it's like such a different in culture that you'd just be absolutely like overwhelmed by everything going on.
Yeah, I think it'd be amazing.
Because it's like, it's almost like, well, that's where all the inspiration for stuff like Blade Runner and things.
Yeah.
And all those sci-fi things are like the massive buildings with the fuck off big LED screens and things on.
Yeah.
And buying the undies out of the vending machines. I'd bring back some of those for you.
You'd have to, wouldn't you? You would absolutely have to buy a pair at least.
Yeah. I'd never take them out of their little capsule thing.
You'd have to.
Or would you buy a spare set then, one to take out the capsule, one to...
You wouldn't want to do it on your own because then you're the weirdo. But if there was
take it out of the capsule on its own.
Yeah,
right.
You wouldn't want to be the guy that bought, I'm just going to go back to my Hafford hotel room. This is going to be well funny. I'm just going to sniff these on my own.
No, I'd wait till I got home.
Yeah, but no, you'd have to be with friends.
Okay, yeah.
Because you wouldn't want to be the guy that's just sat there sniffing knickers on his own.
But I think once you did it once, you would very quickly become that guy.
I think you're probably right. And then that'd be the real issue because you'd have to get them imported.
Yeah.
So,
there's another thing I want to Google now. Can you get them in the UK? Actually, I wouldn't want UK ones, like Council Estate Farms.
Oh, fucking hell. A pair of Calvin Kleins.
Yeah.
Big, like, yellowy white fucking...
Yeah.
Oh.
From some fucking guy called Darren.
Oh.
No. You need to specify on the order sheet female undies. Wouldn't mind some Scandinavian ones, though.
Yeah, I'd take a chance on some Scandinavian ones.
Used Scandinavian. just out of interest for the sake of the podcast.
Yeah. Used Scandinavian knickers, Great British pounds.
Yes, yeah. Well, the shipping's going to be too much anyway, so because it's just here. Young female Danish shop workers selling their used underwear. That'll do. How much? Or is there a website? at the website. Oh, that's proper. Ungapigarussa.dk.
What? Google Translate's your friend.
No, the article is in. Let's just chrome that. Ooh, here we go. Site cannot be reached. Disappointing.
Oh, God. Oh, it's the reviews.
Reviews?
Yeah, is that a review?
No, it just said the site could not be reached.
That's awful. I genuinely thought you were going to start reading reviews then.
No. Came back too clean. Maybe would be one disappointing review. Yeah, I think they shut the site down.
I like the idea of the that you could do it like wine as far as the aroma goes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Some fruity hints with a very woody aftertaste.
Yeasty.
Oh, no, for fuck's sake, that's men's underwear. But that's actually not used. It's just buying.
There's no point in sniffing new underwear.
No.
New clothes do smell nice.
They do smell nice, yeah. If you're actually going to wear them, it would be good.
Yes, yeah. I think it's time we went to watch a film.
Yeah, let's watch it because I'm going to probably buy some dirty undies in a minute. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just sent me to the same site.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're off to go and watch Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat!
Which is not the director's cut, which you can get by going to Patreon and pledging as little as £5. There's also some higher tiers if you want some other merch. But there's now lots. Stop it. It's going to be really difficult for people to understand what I'm talking about. I have to fade you out now.
Finish him. I'm a bit excited.
There's plenty of tiers with merch and stuff like that. So
there's mugs, t-shirts.
And there's loads of content now because we've done undies. Loads of Patreon podcasts.
Yeah.
So there is actually quite a lot of content there that can be downloaded to the device of your choice.
Get stuck in.
Thanks very much. Follow me at Total Shunt.
Me at Base Martin.
And again, when you listen to this, there will have just been the video game show that went up. I'm going to keep saying this until hopefully if we can hammer it home. That's not going to be on Must See Audio after July. It's just going to be on the start cancel feed to keep everything clean so everyone knows what's going on. So go and follow that. Cheers.
Bye.
Hey guys, this is the part of the show where I thank people for doing nice things. So I'd just quickly like to give a shout out to our patrons. Thanks Amber Jones, Dave Stevenson, Steve Carroll, Andrew Hicks, James Watts, Balaclava Bob, Jeff Sharp, GWBM, Aaron Bradley, Gemma Reed, Dan Holmes, Luke Nipper, Jordan Holmes, Brian Christensen, Mike Hughes, Kieran Thompson, and John Daly and Wayne Hines. Thank you very much. You've all been very, very kind. As I said, we've got a guest show next week, so tune into that. The Mortal Kombat Must See Audio, not the director's cut, was really, really good fun. So go and, if you're not a patron, if you are a patron, go and listen to it because you're paying for it. You know, you've just bought it. If you're not a patron, go and be a patron because, like I said, there's loads of extra content there. If you want more of us than just once a week. As I said at the beginning of the show, don't forget the video game podcast will be out late. It's also on its own feed called Start Continue. However, this is the last episode that will be coming up on the main Must See Audio podcast feed. So if you want to continue listening to the video game one, go subscribe to it. Thanks very much, and I'll see you again later. Goodbye.
Holiday tips and fun facts from Paul, Kristen, and Dexter at Total Wine & More.
Did you know there are over 10,000 wine grape varieties worldwide? Here's to thousands of gift possibilities.
My go-to holiday wine is Chardonnay. I love it with turkey and potatoes. Pile on the gravy.
Let me show you our more than 8,000 party-perfect wines that are in your budget and out of this world.
Whether you're entertaining or just bringing the wine, we'd love to share our always low prices and ridiculous selection with you this holiday. Now offering same-day delivery at TotalWine.com. Cheers! Holiday tips and fun facts from Paul, Kristen, and Dexter at Total Wine & More.
My friends still rave about the Prosecco I brought last year. Let me help make your Friendsgiving unforgettable.
Bordeaux is one of the world's most popular red blends, made from Cabernet, Cab Franc, and Merlot. It also makes the perfect gift for your picky boss.
Having turkey and all the fixings? I suggest an easy drinking Pinot Noir. For white drinkers, try an unoaked Chardonnay.
Whether you're entertaining or just bringing the wine, we'd love to share our always low prices and ridiculous selection with you this holiday. Now offering same-day delivery at TotalWine.com. Cheers!